Hello students, welcome to Technology and Information 2. I'm Sebastian DiMartino and I will be your instructor for this semester. I have heard many great things from your other instructors from last semester, and it's unfortunate that I won't get to meet you all in person, but we will do our best to have a great experience for this semester's course. Before we begin, I just want to go over a few agenda items that we can talk about. First of all, we need to know about your textbook requirements, your technical requirements. We're going to browse through our Blackboard site. We're going to discuss some expectations and give you some information about Test 1. First of all, let's take a look at our textbooks. You should already have these textbooks from your previous semester, so there isn't anything that you should have to purchase this semester to be able to complete this course. We will be spending a lot of time in the keyboard and word processing book, but the PowerPoint book will just pull some bits and pieces of information out of it for us. Technical requirements. You will need access to the internet, first and foremost. You'll need a reliable computer. And last but not least, you will need MS Office, specifically Word, PowerPoint, and Access. At this point, I would like to take you through our Blackboard site. What you want to do is make sure you log in and access our course. Once you're in there, you'll notice that the announcements will pop up. Now, there's nothing in the announcements at this moment because I'm recording this video to post in there. Please keep in mind announcements are for useful information that I will be sharing with the entire group at one time. I will post some information perhaps on questions that are asked by many people, or maybe just a reminder for some assignments that are due, or for some test information. So keep your eyes on the announcements. Normally I email you the announcement as well as post it in Blackboard. On the left-hand side, you'll notice that we have our announcements, our weekly modules, our class discussion, and course outline information. If I click on weekly modules, you're going to notice that I have done my best to try and break down every single week for you. The other thing that I tried to do was to try to make each week the same as the next week. So what does that mean? That means that you'll open a folder like so, you'll get an agenda at the top, you'll have your PowerPoint slides for that module, and then you'll have your homework assignment. Now, for example, week 1 homework is worth 2%. I've posted you the data files that you may or may not need for your homework. I've posted everything for the module. So this is module 6, so I've posted all of the files for module 6. Just keep in mind, not all of these files will be needed for your homework, but some will be needed for what you hand in, and the other ones will be used for the other lessons within the book. Okay, so just remember, not all of them are needed. If I were to back out of here, and I go into week 2 module, you'll notice it's the same format. So week 2, we have our agenda at the top. You'll be given instructions on exactly what you have to do, what has to be submitted. So when you get to your homework assignment, you know that what you need to turn in, that I am going to look at, are specifically these exercises. There are other drill exercises that I would like you to do and expect you to do so that you can learn the material. But what has to be physically handed in are these right here. And now every week you're going to be given an assignment, whether it's 2% or 3%. It is all there for you, ready to go. What's probably the most important is the class discussion link here on the left. I would love for you guys to take time to share your experiences with your classmates. So if you're having a problem, post it here. If you have an answer for someone, please reply to them. I would love for you guys to use this resource religiously, because what happens is a lot of the time people want to email me and there could be a delay in response. It would be a lot better that you could actually communicate with each other because you guys are actually doing the work at the same time. So if you guys are working together, you may as well be able to answer each other's questions in the event that they come up. If you want to email me, for sure, always go ahead. No problems there. Email me. But I just want to make it clear that this is a great tool for you guys to share and use with each other. And for your final course outline, it had to be adjusted slightly because this semester is a little bit different with the amount of weeks that we're doing and because it's online. So what I always recommend is go here, grab your course outline. Perhaps if you have a printer, print it out. Keep it side by side with your notes so that way you will be on top of what is due. A big part of this course is independent. So you have to be independent and you have to be responsible with your time because you'll notice there's so much work to be done. Again, it's not the most difficult stuff, but there's a lot of it. And in order to be successful, you have to stay on top of it. I would recommend that you would do your lessons during our scheduled class time, which I believe is on Mondays. So you'll know that this stuff will become available every Monday, and the assignments will be due every Sunday. So you have Monday to Sunday to get it done. What are some of the expectations for you? Well, based on what we've already seen, we will expect that you will have your textbook and computer to go, ready to go for week 1. Plan and use your time wisely. This course isn't very hard, but it will take a lot of time to get through the lessons. Please make sure that you set aside some time where you can be alone and at peace so you can get the work done. Help each other out. As you saw in the video earlier, use the class discussion forum. It is your key place to go for any class questions that you may have. I know that you'd like to email me, and that's great. You can go ahead and do that. But for a quicker response, perhaps you can ask your peers if they were experiencing similar problems and how they would have solved it. So please use that religiously. Submit your assignments on time. This is very key. Just remember, as a reminder, you will be given your assignments at the beginning of the week, which is Monday, and they will not be due until the following Sunday. Study the slides. It is a great resource for sure, and the content in the slides will be tested. I've posted all the slides for you in your week to weeks. Test 1. A lot of people get stressed out about tests, but not to worry. Here's what I'm going to tell you so you can be successful. First of all, your first test is week 4. It will be found in Blackboard. And I want you to know that you should be focusing on the theory from the lessons. As a reminder, your lessons are for your practical practice and for your building of ability. But when we go through the testing, for at least test 1, we will be focusing on the theory from the lessons and the PowerPoint presentations. I hope this information was useful, and I look forward to working with you for the remainder of the semester. Have a great day and happy long weekend.